Hi, I'm Daniel Singleton. I'm from Faith Action, and I'm keen to speak to you about new resources that are available. They're really to help those who have got great relationships in with different communities in our country, in the United Kingdom today, so that we can make sure the best messages are going out to people to keep them safe and to stop the spread of COVID-19. The government has been listening to the representations that we've been giving them from faith communities and different groups from across the United Kingdom. And they've been taking soundings from all different groups for all different sections of society. And what they've done is they've put together a set of slides, an influencer toolkit. Most of us recognise we learn things from school, from our places of worship, even at training at work. But actually, most of us learn best from the people we know and trust around us. This influencers toolkit recognises that actually you are probably some of the best people to give messages out to those people in your community, your neighbours, your friends, those in faith communities. So we want to take this moment to make sure you're getting these slides. Make sure you have a look at them. They're a great way of explaining what's going on and how to work through the different tiers of response to COVID-19. We hope you find them useful. Do give us a bell, drop us a line, send us an email, and tell us how you're getting on with them.
These slides have been produced by the Cabinet Office to build engagement in diverse audiences. Many in communities will seek out trusted voices for information and reassurance. These slides will help by providing information to community leaders on key messages. Any comments or queries should be passed to the Cabinet Office via the email.
Make sure you're aware of your local alert level. If you're not, use the postcode checker to find out and encourage your networks to do the same. Only 6 people may meet socially indoors or outdoors unless your support bubble or those you live with come to more than 6. Be sure to download the NHS Test and Trace app and encourage those in your network, friends and family to do the same. It's a great way to help reduce the spread of the virus.
A number of downloadable campaign assets have been produced to help leaders communicate key messages to their communities. These assets are available to download from the PHE COVID-19 Campaign Resource Centre. Additionally, helpful infographics are available in a number of different languages. You can access those by visiting covid19graphics.info.
Again, if you're not sure what alert level you're in, do make use of the postcode checker and let your friends and networks know about this too. Note that in all levels, non-essential retail, schools and universities will remain open. There is financial support for local authorities as well as families. If you think you might need financial support, see what's available via this link. And do take a look at the series of posters produced by Public Health England on the different alert levels.
As you will have heard by now, local COVID alert levels have been introduced across England so that people can know what restrictions are in place where they live. As a reminder, at the medium alert level, in addition to the rule of 6, there is a 10 p.m. curfew for businesses and restaurants. That said, venues selling food for consumption off the premises can continue to do so after 10 p.m. as long as this is through delivery service, click and collect, or drive-through. At the high alert level, you are not allowed to meet anyone outside of your household or support bubble in any indoor setting, and must not meet in groups of more than 6 outside, which includes gardens. At the very high alert level, pubs and bars may only remain open where they operate like a restaurant, and people should not meet anyone outside of their household or support bubble, neither indoors nor outside. The full list of local COVID alert levels and restrictions is available from the government website at gov.uk.
It's important to keep one another safe during the pandemic. Remember, hands, face, space. Wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds regularly throughout the day. Wear a face covering and keep socially distanced. Keeping 2 meters apart reduces transmission of the virus. Resources to help remind your community about these measures are available from the PHE website.
Face coverings must be worn in most indoor settings. This doesn't apply for children under the age of 11, however, or those living with a respiratory condition or a disability. Face coverings are widely available, but if you're buying one, do check it's safe to use with this helpful guide. There are also a range of posters, graphics and other resources to help raise awareness too. #GotItCovered is the relevant hashtag for social media.
Download the NHS Test and Trace app. It's the simplest way to help protect people. There are a number of tools on the app, including QR code scanner, risk alerts by postcode, a symptom checker and test booking. The app alerts people at risk of coronavirus, asking them to isolate. The more people who use the app and isolate when asked, the more we can keep people safe.
Finally, for worshipping communities, please continue to regularly check the places of worship guidance or contact us at Faith Action to keep up to date. Some of the information on this slide is already out of date, but here are the key things to remember at the moment. At all alert levels in England, places of worship can remain open for communal worship for as many people as they can safely accommodate while adhering to social distancing guidelines. However, at the medium alert level, you should not mix outside of your group of 6. At the high alert level, your group of 6 must only include members of your household or support bubble when you're indoors. And if your area is currently at the very high alert level, this applies when outdoors too. Life cycle events that occur outside of a communal worship service are capped according to your local alert level, which is 6 people at the medium alert level, and only your household or support bubble in the high and very high alert levels. The exceptions are weddings, which are capped at 15 people, and funerals, which are capped at 30. Large wedding receptions or parties should not take place, but at the medium and high alert levels, small sit-down wedding receptions may be held for up to 15 people. At the very high alert level, wedding receptions must not take place at all. And in all of these cases, face coverings must be worn by all in attendance unless they are not able to.
Well, I hope those were useful for you. We think they're a great set of slides. There's always ways we can do things better, and there's always ways we can help government get their messages across better. So if there's things you think we need to hear, if you think there's things that we should add in to resources like that, do get in touch with us at Faith Action. Our web address is www.faithaction.net, and you can email us at info@faithaction.net. We look forward to hearing from you, and we trust you can get on with sharing those messages, because together we can save lives and make a real difference.